The best box. Oh, where is it?
The Challenger that we looked at,
Did I
right?
show that to you?
You did, yeah.
Shaking my bowels heavily. It's just the funniest fucking...
That's some seriously good
ever
English,
made.
right?
But it's just funny, as the vibration of the power of bulge V8 shakes my bowels heavily or some shit. It's the best box.
Oh my
I
god.
don't even know where the hell it is right now. But
Quality English is some of the most entertaining stuff in the world.
that kit came out probably in the late 80s, early 90s, that particular version.
Never noticed the Bonneville. I just noticed that for the first time.
I made that one. That was a model kit body.
Man, it's just unbelievable the amount of stuff you have that just...
It's a lot of years worth. Like this GTO, that's a model kit. Actually, here's interesting. This was originally done by Aurora.
Yep.
Slot car. And then a couple of their slot car bodies were bought by Monogram and were released as model kits.
Oh, okay.
And so...
Holy cow.
It's the same exact body, and they made interiors, but I converted this. This is one of the model kit versions that I...
Side pups like an NASCAR, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's the same. You can swap all the parts. It's the same tooling.
That's wild.
These GTOs, too, these are model kits. 132nd, I converted over. Slot car.
Almost looks like Plum Crazy Purple, huh?
Prowler Purple.
Uh-huh. All wheels
the
logo
color
on
they
there.
painted the Plymouth Prowler, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I didn't pick up on that, of course. Right. Yeah. That's right. I'm going to get that Winnebago at some point. That thing is so cool.
Yeah.
Now, it's not because it's The Walking Dead. It's just the idea that...
Is the one who makes it.
Yeah. These things are wild. Yeah, see, I love the fact that you made some of the stuff that doesn't exist.
This is another one that was an old Aurora body that I converted into a slot car. As a matter of fact, this is an original Aurora slot car body with the...
Wow.
And I hogged out the wheel wells on it.
Love the fact that you get the Kragers on there.
Spokes, yeah, the torque thrust. It was missing the back bumper, so I just made a giant roll pan.
Hey, there you go. It's realistic, right, for what it would be. Yep. That paint job on that Barracuda is just so cool.
Which one?
The blue with the... I love that combo. Yep. Just reminds me of some old 70s Peterbilt that somebody customized, you know?
The Gurney and the Sweet Savage cars.
Crazy, huh? They had great taste back then. Some of the color combos were fantastic. Some were hideous, but
Hot Wheels too on it.
Oh, there you go, 3 times.
They're sponsored. They never made, and it's funny, they never made a.
I know, right?
Never made one, you know.
Jeez, you'd think they would have. And actually, that Barracuda convertible casting, the 70 convertible, is just terrible.
Horrible. Yep. And then they made the horrible little roof for it after too.
Oh, I know, right? And they converted to a.
Here's your odd stuff here. Aeromax. Aeromax.
Such a weird looking car. It looked like a light pole when it was.
I got the racing version too.
Wow. That's wild. All this weird quirky.
Cortinas,
the Cortinas, all that.
This
weird,
one I made.
stuff.
This was a model kit I converted. It's a Triumph. Herald. That was a model. And I used the Cortina chassis.
It's wild. Even like the GT40s. Jeez, you got every version of...
Then the Scalextrics did the Beetle.
Wow.
So I made my own... I made a racing version of one.
That's hilarious. It reminds me of a Porsche Speedster. Huh?
That's a nose off an F1 car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Hey, it works. These 250 GTO Ferraris must be worth all kinds of money because the real deal is worth all kinds of money.
Yeah, really.
It's like with the 23 window castings now.
Oh yeah, and Chargers. Anything with Dodge Charger.
Right.
Okay, this one I made from a model kit.
Sometimes I almost get annoyed that they put the Charger in so many movies because that's a part of the reason why we're having to pay extra for them. And
yeah.
I mean, it's one of the reasons why they made so many of them, but it's like, all right, enough. Like, I don't even care about Fast and Furious nearly as much as I like the actual car.
I can't see it. Well, yeah, I don't care for the movies.
Oh, that white and blue one. The white roof with the... Wait a minute. That's not
What's that?
That's not Dennis Gilder's...
No, it's just when they did.
Man, so cool. Oh, you got a cheetah?
Yeah,
Holy
couple
cow.
cheetahs. Another one down here.
Wow.
And then a Kellison GT.
My buddy Chris would love this thing.
Oh,
He took a V6 out of a Malibu and put a
That was a 4-door
327
police car. And I converted
it
to a 2-door. Yeah, Monogram.
Holy cow, that must have been some work.
Yeah, yep. The worst part is...
If you hadn't said anything, I would have never
The
picked
worst
up on
part's
it.
rescribing the doors on it.
Yeah.
And I just cut that was the pillar. You know, I just cut it and slid it back.
Holy
and
cow.
Then I put the Camaro spoiler, and I think I scratch built that spoiler.
That's wild. Lightest body on frame car GM ever made. Holy cow! You get the 3-rotor Mazda that won the 24-hour Le Mans in '93.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
That we went at the race where we raced the cars. We got the model kits of the Mazdas. We had to build them all.
Oh, that's so cool! A 7-Up version.
Yeah, I made that myself. It's a fictional, obviously.
Yeah, no, I get it. But still cool.
I forget how many race series we did, but I won. And,
wow!
And the company, it's MR Slot Cars, gave out the bunch of stuff for gifts, and I won the series. So I won. This was my prize.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Hot Wheels needs to make that car. They made the white one and the black one. It's like, all right, make the actual car, the one that won the 24-hour Le Mans.
But those were all kits. So all my cars that I raced in the series, I painted them all lime green.
Oh, you got a Sublime on all of them, huh? That's kind of your thing then?
Yeah, I mean, when we used to do it, and it was easy to find your car on the track too. So
yeah,
that's probably the other reason.
That's wild.
These are all model kits converted.
Yep.
That one, the Ford, the Chevy, this hot rod.
I don't think I ever noticed this guy.
Oh yeah, that.
Maybe you did show it to me last time.
Yeah, the light one. Wow, that was made from stock. That was just a body I had, but I made it from. It was a stock car.
That's cool.
And I just
gotta love those tail fins those years. Like, just, oh man. I mean, I'm a GM guy in a way, but it's just you can't help but love the Chryslers.
This is from a model kit, an Oldsmobile Omega.
Right?
Slot car.
I almost bought a 4-door Nova of that generation. It's a 3-speed manual. It used to be 3 on the tree. The guy converted to a floor shifter.
I put the spoilers on it and stuff.
It was a straight 6.2, by the way.
Oh, so cool.
And then I went to go buy it, and he was insulted with my offer, which was actually fairly rare because somebody else passed on it on the number that he was at. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? So the other guy didn't buy it. Here I am with cash in hand. People are strange.
You saw the videos of those, the Plymouth.
Yep.
The Edsel.
The Edsel's beautiful, yeah. 300. I mean, as a Mopar guy, you got a good selection of the Mopar stuff, but you have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Well, it's like this is like your dream garage of all the cars.
Yeah.
If you're a billionaire, you can afford cars.
That's what I joke around about. Yeah.
These are the stuff I own in real life, but this is a lot cheaper for most part. As long as you don't add it all up.
Yeah. Right.
But a lot of this stuff I picked up used, or I traded with people. And some of it I did buy new. But a lot of it didn't. A lot of them I built myself.
Wow. Did you say this was Necto originally?
Yeah, that was an Necto. This was a resin body, the Fury. You had to make the windows for it, get a chassis to fit it, put a driver in it, paint it.
So cool. Such a neat looking car too. They can't leave the roof on those. As a kid, I used to think that some of those Chryslers were so ugly and weird looking, and now I love them. Exactly why I like them is because they're different and weird.
There's a Beamer back there. You're a BMW guy, isn't it? That one should probably be up top.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
Nice detail on it. That's actually pretty good.
It reminds me of what's that oil? The purple something oil.
Oh,
is that what that is? That color
Royal
combo?
Purple or something?
Yeah.
Similar. That's Marty Robbins, the country singer. All his cars are purple and yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow! I had no idea.
I have pictures of it. He had a 59 Plymouth. Or was it a 60 Plymouth? Those colors back in the day.
I got a lot of model kits, but you got me beat. I'll never build all the stuff I have.
I'll never build all this shitty.
You've got 3 times as much as I do.
I'll never build all this shit. That's why I don't try not to buy anything. Oh, fuck. It's too much.
I hear you.
Too much fucking stuff.
Wow.
Someday I'm gonna have to
crazy looking design.
That one's actually a resin, that 63. I could never find that. And I bought that 20 years ago, probably, and built it.
Yeah.
But all those things go for dumb money now, too.
Didn't you had this out last time, right?
Yeah.
Were we talking about this one?
Yeah, that was another resin one. Just comes with a body. I had to make my own windows, all that fun stuff. And it's a really rough
a lot of work,
casting.
right?
Yep.
Nah, it's all right. It's still cool though.
It's good enough. Get clean up. You know, it looks great running around the track.
I was gonna say, right, when it's in motion, you can't even tell. That's funny. It's another crazy vehicle that should have existed.
Oh, that's